Hello everybody, welcome back. Some Fallout 4. Picking up where we left off, like I said, we're going to just keep clearing locations. I did decide to stay in the swampy middle area instead of going out to the west. But yeah, I got, or at least I thought, I had 2 locations in mind, but I don't see the one. Although I do hear a vertebrate. I imagine it was supposed to be this location, maybe? Because it did it was University Point Pharmacy. This is University Point. I mean, there's a big P on this sign, which, you know, could be pharmacy. Where is the vertebrate? I mean, it's got to be that way somewhere, but... Alright, well, anyway, I guess we'll just head to the next location, and we'll just... Didn't... Oh, fuck. Well, there's the vertebrate. Yeah, that happens a lot. As long as it's not near any, like, settlement or locations that you know NPCs are, it's fine. Oh, wait, this is where the fridge... Oh, this was the fridge with the kid in it. Okay. So anyway, apparently University Point Pharmacy... Because I think what happened was University Point Pharmacy was attached to the DLC vault. And,
Later, I will review these logs for relevant data.
And, yeah, they, may have, like, patched out the location then, maybe? Because, yeah, I know that when you started the Vault 88 thing, when you activated the one workshop, for some reason, it still worked. It worked in the pharmacy, I do believe. Because while I don't make it down here very often, I did do that DLC. It's, if you like building, it's a good DLC. Other than that, it does have, like, a decent little story to it. Albeit a fairly short story, if that's all you care about. When the fuck did those things start to do that?
What was lost is found. I believe the term is...
I've never seen those things do that before.
There is a lot more of this up here than I was led to believe. I would prefer if there was a whole lot less of that.
That's right, I get pissy mirelurks. Yeah, wow, I don't know why the hell this place is so radiated, like... I thought it was just those things spewing gas out front, but I've never, I swear to God, I've never seen that before. It's so weird. Anyway, yeah, we're at the park. Also, started playing Starfield. I think I talked about it in quite possibly tomorrow's Resident Evil, actually. But I started playing it. Turns out they also have magazines, but I don't know. I mean, they have magazines that give more or less the same kind of perks that the magazines in this game does, but they're at, like, random locations. Like, the first one that I found wasn't at a random location. It was at one of the first story locations you go to after, like, the tutorial. But, like, the second one I got was literally just some random location on a planet that happened to be nearby, like, what I was doing. Anyway, October 19th. My argument with Carol delayed my arrival, but I got a pretty good view of the sunset from the road. Getting the generator and lamps going in the dark was a real pain. I guess city life has made me soft. Huh. Don't remember my old man ever having to set up in pitch black, but then again, I can't recall Mom ever delaying the trip ever. But what are you going to do, huh? First year in the old cabin alone, the silence is just what I need. This kind of solitary should leave me free to work on the novel that's been kicking around my head all these years. Going to grab some shut-eye, then I'll get started in the morning. Next day. Rose earlier than expected to the sounds of construction work. It seems they've begun work on a rock quarry up the road since coming here last year. No matter, just a bump in the road. I can work through it. I'm sure Steinbeck and Hemingway didn't work in total silence. Surely I can work this into the narrative somehow. Give the main character an edge. Yeah, that's a ticket. God damn it, what kind of sweatshop are they running over there? They work into the late hours of the night. I can't escape their constant hammering and digging. When I get back to the city, I'm going to lodge a formal complaint. There's no way those are union hours. Can hear it now. Maybe if you were a better writer, you could work through it. Well, Carol, this is nothing compared to your banshee wails. If I can ignore your constant nagging, I can work through this. Back to the book. I'll deal with the quarry morons later. Does not sound like it was a good marriage. Ralph something ski. That was the foreman's name. I'm writing it here for my formal complaint. Something Polish. Idiot yelled right in my face and told me to get out of his. I hope the asshole falls into the quarry. I hope all of them do. Then maybe I could get some peace and quiet around here. Can't get it at home, that's for sure. Spent some time shooting cans off the picnic tables, then started taking out some of the crabs scurrying around river. If I had had a son, I could teach him how to shoot just like Dad taught me. Instead, I got only daughters. Not good for anything, are you, Carol? Dear God, they're at it again. Jesus, I can't stand this racket. Now, some people would say, man, what a dick. You know, he wanted boys and is just unhappy that he has girls. Which, true, but now here's the thing. He is currently in a stressful situation, granted not like end of the world stressful, and doing stuff that he imagined doing with a son. And by all means, he could have been one of those fathers who got a daughter and then basically raised them as a son anyway. Alright. Oh, good lord, how long are these? My wife, Carol, my darling daughters, you are the source of my inspiration. Dead of night, as the captain steered the ship, he... Okay, chapter 2. Blank. And chapter 3, blank. Alright. So I see he made it far in his book. Now, there should be... right there. Maybe this isn't the... Hang on. Oh, there you go, the park signing. Nepishet Park visitor log, recent visitors, see Dieter. Okay, and then the only other thing is actually this direction. But yeah, I've been playing Starfield. It's alright so far. I mean, it's, honestly, I'd have to say a better No Man's Sky. They definitely focus more on the story. There isn't as many planets, and the exploration is a little bit more limited, but that's not a bad thing. There's the cabin key, last entry. October 23rd. Might as well finish the journal. Certainly couldn't finish the book, not with all this goddamn racket, hammering all day and night. Let's see how well you hammer with bullets in your head, huh? Rotten hell, you bastards, and you can join them, Carol. Wow, yeah, this guy was definitely unstable. To quite the degree. But hey, since he was heading over to the quarry... there also is a suit of power armor in the pond, apparently, but... not really worried about that. Okay, so this should be Quincy Quarries. Also, it's really interesting going to between like this and Starfield because like since they're both a Bethesda game, some of the controls were like, oh yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing, right? But then other controls, not so much. Like for example, you even though they give you a watch, it's not like a Pip Boy, by the way, which is the surprising part. But like they give you a watch, but the watch isn't your menu, and hitting B doesn't open up your menu. Hitting start opens up your like this menu on the game is start, which I realize is most games, but it's not Fallout. So I keep like going to open up my map or the menu, and I hit B, and it's like that's not right. Uh, and it's just like, why are only some of your things the same? Like B is crouch, not clicking the right stick. Now, granted, I probably could, because I do believe you can play around with the key bindings even on the Xbox. So I imagine if I wanted to, I probably could go and just make it Fallout controls. But I don't quite care that much. Oh, I was hoping I could get up there. I mean, I probably can from somewhere, but I don't like how close this person seems to be.
Don't quit, do ya? Engaging
How are
defensive
you up there?
countermeasures. I am still intact.
I mean, there's supposedly... Oh, there's one. Now, those other two say that they're down, so they're probably down in quarry. They also don't seem to be moving, so they may be turrets. Although that would mean only, like, what,
You turn
3?
up, you're dead.
Yeah, clearly not then.
No sign of him now.
Oh, there's one. And then I saw the other one running in there as well. Someone way out there. Bunch of dead people way out there, too.
What the hell was that?
There. The way their leveling system in that game works is a little interesting, too. You put a point into the first. So, like, let's go with, like, lockpicking, for example. You put a point into it, you then have the lockpicking skill. And can do, advanced, I think. I think they have the same, like, novice, advanced, expert, and master. So you can do novice if you put a point into lockpicking or whatever it's called. I think it's just called security. Then you can do advanced. But then if you want to do expert, you then have to complete like a challenge first before you can upgrade it, like before you can put a point into it. Which for that one is just pick 5 locks, which is, obviously what the security thing is for. But yeah, once you've picked 5 locks, then you can upgrade it so that you can do advanced locks or expert locks. Good lord. But yeah, I got a gun on there. It's oh, what's it called? Like the Grendel, I think, is what it's called. Man, that thing chews through bullets. Like, damn. Like, I'll have like I'll be like, I got like 800 bullets. That should be good for a while. And then like 2 fights later, I'm fucking empty. And it's like, damn. It's not quite that bad, but it, it's obviously a little bit of an exaggeration, but not nearly as much fun as you would think. It is a hefty ask, bullet-wise. I just got a really nice new gun, but I don't have any bullets for it whatsoever. Which you might think, whatever. I mean, you have a gun in here that doesn't have bullets, sure. But I got it out of a thing where it was placed, which means whoever owned that gun before me didn't have any bullets for it either, which would make you wonder why they bothered.
Hey. Hearing shit.
Okay, so it's literally somebody up there who's apparently
Nothing there now.
onto Kiri, I'm guessing. Because they're making all that noise, but I'm not getting.
Playing games with me, huh?
I swear I must be going crazy.
The hell did I just get 47
What the-
points? 47 experience for?
Hell yeah!
The Vertibird must be. The Brotherhood must be wasting fools over there.
Men tired yet? Eat this!
Oh!
Wow. Well, I didn't eat it, but somebody sure did.
Again! Do it again! We are fighting. Why not a civilized discussion instead?
Gotta be somebody below me, too. Oh,
Continued hostilities is not advised.
oh god, there's vertebrates fucking like everywhere.
Your actions could result in injury.
Where are they even fighting over there? Well, that's the Brotherhood. Oh, there we go. They're fighting some raiders up on the roof, I guess.
Keep your eyes open. I think this asshole's using a stealth board.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, look at that. There is more. Okay.
Why is everything so dangerous up
Over here! Give up now.
Go. But yeah, I've been playing Starfield for like a few hours now. I've been enjoying it. They
Nice.
they do there's a couple of things I noticed they did
here?
that I'm reasonably certain are purely because of things people did in Fallout and Skyrim. I don't know if I want to actually. Oh fuck, Vault 88. I didn't want to go in this.
Cease at once! The vault doors were meant to withstand a direct nuclear strike.
My primary purpose is not combat.
I'm gonna reload this because it's rather recent. And I don't want it to register that I went in there. Now this is probably just after I put on the yeah.
I wonder what
But anyway, yeah, there's
is what has befallen the Commonwealth.
a few things they did. Like for example, they seem to have made the digipicks, which are the lockpicks, uh, a lot rarer. Not like super rare. Like I don't think I've come across something and haven't been able to pick it yet. But I mean, like as you see, I have 99 plus bobby pins remaining, and I don't see that happening at least for a while in the game. Probably the one thing that uh, is both cool and going to be annoying though is they let you like fiddle with your ship a lot. Like it's all modular, but like you can put like different uh, things onto your ship and everything, right? Including like cargo bays and everything. Which is neat, but at the same time, it means that your cargo hold is dependent on what, or like how much your cargo hold can contain is dependent upon what you have on your ship, which, you know, makes sense, but at the same time, when you're not sure, like when you're starting a new game like that, you don't know what all is going to come in handy, so you kind of want to take everything. And even then, even if you're like, all right, I'm just gonna take like the things that I know will be good because there's like uh, specific category called resources, and oh, I think they blew up the vertibird. Yeah, the Brotherhood gets into a lot of fights here, like a lot of fights. Now there was 3 of you dickheads over here, was there not? But yeah, even then, they take up quite a bit of space. Although I will say that kind of to counteract that a little bit, at least, the guns in that don't seem to take up as much space. Now maybe it's just because like I don't have like individual armor pieces like I do in this game. It's just you have your clothes, and then you have your suit and your helmet, and then you get like a pack that goes on your back. And yeah, they don't seem to take up nearly as much space.
That's it.
As the stuff in this game. Like the stuff that I run around with in this game. I think once every time that I go home and clear out my inventory, I think I go down to like 80 some weight.
Someone there?
Um, whereas in that one, when I clear out my inventory, I only have like 40. Oh, the Brotherhood was actually helping me there. Which is interesting because I don't know why the Brotherhood would assume I'm not a raider. But you know, whatever, I'll take it. But yeah, so I don't know. They have a weird perk system too. Like when you make your character, you get to choose 3 different things. And almost all of them, it seems, comes with an upside and a downside. So like the 3 I picked was Dream House, so that I could have a base. Now it said it was highly customizable. I assume that meant that like it was like I guess I wanted to call it a modular house, where it's like, oh, you can make this room this, this room this, this room this. It's not. It's just a big house that you can build inside of. I mean, which is still fine. I mean, it's not what I was expecting, but that's not really a bad thing. Uh, but yeah, so and then with that, right? I built a storage container in the house because I was like, all right, you know, this is my base. I'm gonna put a storage container here so that I can put my shit away in between missions and everything. The storage container, I built the biggest looking one there is,
Violent tendencies greatly decrease your life expectancy.
and the fucking thing couldn't even hold the resources I was holding. Like, it barely holds more than I can carry on my person. Which is interesting because there's like a little, like, lunchbox looking container that I find every once in a while and loot, right? And fucking thing, infinite storage. Like, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? So now I want to see if I can build one of those at my house. Because if it has infinite storage, that would be fantastic.
I am equipped with defensive capabilities.
Yeah, you are. I don't know. It says caution, but I'm not seeing any hostiles. There's no red on my mini map or anything. Like, it's weird. Anyway, let's go check out if the Brotherhood won, I guess, because I think that's where I need to head next anyway. There's a little bit north. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go and do this location then, and then we'll go check out that location next part, because it's probably a little bit bigger, just based on the amount of holotapes that are in it. Hey, you guys made it. Also, if you want free power armor, that's stolen, mind you, and fusion cores, you can actually just come up behind these guys and pickpocket them. If you pickpocket the fusion core, then they automatically get out of the suit. But I do believe the suit is then considered stolen. But then again, if you're stealing the fusion core, I doubt that you care. All right. So yeah, here we are. We're in Hyde Park.
Shoot on sight.
What? What happened?
Your pulse and vital signs are still within acceptable parameters.
Well, I know mine are. I didn't take any damage. Let's get rid of the radiation, though.
Playing games with us, huh?
No.
Swimming is most excellent cardiovascular exercise, but perhaps not so good in water such as
I mean, it's fine.
looking for visual contact broken.
Oh, and do I have a way up in here?
We appear to have lost the enemy.
Here we are. I will say, having that water aqua boy perk, or whatever it is. That was weird. My gun was not there. Anyway, yeah, having this aqua boy perk, man, I didn't realize just how useful having it was. I mean, once again, I don't come down to
No need to hide. It'll all. There you are, you little bastard. We are fighting. Why not the civil?
But yeah, I mean, like I said before, I don't really come down to this part of the map very often in a normal, like in my regular playthroughs. So I mean, it's not super useful for me in most playthroughs,
Little doggy is dangerous.
because until you come down here, there isn't a huge amount of water. I see something there. Just another blood pack. But yeah, it's super useful once you like when you're actually. Oh, dude, they killed a legendary raider. 25% damage and limb damage, but has more recoil. That is actually an amazing perk. Like an amazing modifier. 25% damage and limb damage. But has more recoil, but I mean, if you put that on, well, as it is, on a hunting rifle, or like, could you imagine if you got that on a Gauss rifle? Like, my Gauss rifle already does so much fucking damage. Like, throw 25% more on that? Like, I guess I can't check my damage without going into the inventory. Yeah, 441 damage, and that's just a base Gauss rifle with no modifiers on it whatsoever. Like, that's insane. Well, I didn't set that off, because I can't. The only downside to the Gauss rifle is how big it is. It takes up a lot of your screen. Oh, and there's what we were looking for, the Grognak the Barbarian. Not that we, need it, but it's there. Okay, now I don't think that there's anything else that I need here. Come on. There we go.
Got it.
Wow, that was a crap thing. Oh, signed, your neighbors. Looking forward to seeing you. Okay, next to a combat knife, that's always good. Yeah, that's it. Just the magazine and the note are the only things here.
Nice.
Man, I kind of want to see how much damage that rifle gets with the 25%. Because, I mean, when you upgrade it to a 50 cal, it does pretty good damage. Curious if it would, I doubt that it would go past the Gauss rifle, though. I don't think that anything can, really. But anyway, that's some more locations cleared. And one just apparently non-existent. So yeah, it looks like we got, not including Vault 88, which is DLC, we only have 2 locations left to clear in this section of the map. So next time, we'll do those 2 locations. Ooh, is this going to be my last big leagues? It is. I can finally fully upgrade that Disciples now. But yeah, we'll do those 2 locations, and then if Curie still hasn't given us her perk, we'll start going down the west side of the map. I guess I could always.
Hey.
May I? For you, I have time.
So, how are we doing, Kiri?
It is so hard to wrap my head around what I feel about you. Now,
That
Alright.
was it?
as you wish.
Oh yeah, also I did put the Adam Cat's jacket on the thing in here, but unfortunately, unless you can see the back of it, it doesn't really show anything. And I think the only other thing that I haven't shown you is up here. I got the Adam Cat's power armor there. We sadly enough need some more T-45 armor. That's like the shittiest armor, and the reason I say that is because I want one with like the Minuteman paint job, but that's the only one. Curie, there's no armor there. T-45 is the only one who can have the Minuteman armor job, but it unfortunately we out leveled it by quite a bit. So I may need to just like buy it off of somebody if I can. But that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.